What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to A&D Anime Reactions. My name is Daquan,
And I'm Alexander.
and today we're going to watch Season 2, Episode 9 of My Happy Marriage, which is a long time coming. So we finally gotten to the point where we know that the bad guys are after both the prince,
Probably Prince.
uh, and Miyo. Obviously, we know that the cult's trying to get them. But we left off the last episode with a little bit of scratching our head trying to figure out with their girls' night. Um, Putting two people who were being targeted in the same place probably wasn't the brightest idea, but hopefully Mio had fun.
And up to a woman, too.
Yeah, her bestie who was away. Apparently they have FaceTime, but they used a mirror, so I guess mirror time.
Space time.
Space time through mirror time. However you wanna phrase it. But we know that things are getting serious. They're trying to be sequestered inside the palace. They had girls' night, which is why the last time knows what it was. But we'll see what kind of comes from that. See how things kind of shake out. Because right now we know that we're reaching towards the end of the season. We have a few more episodes after this, so hopefully we get some resolution. We get some real climax because I really want to know what's up with this dude trying to kidnap Mio and trying to convince her that she's his daughter just because he loved her mother so much, which is a bit weird, but it is what it is.
It is possession. No
It
possessiveness. Yeah.
It is weird. It is gross. But let's go and see.
We need Captain Kudo to punch him in the face.
Yes. Come on, Kyoka. Just one thunder punch. Kind of nice.
Lightning punch. Fire punch. Ice punch. The 3 Pokemon combo. And then ended up with Tri-Attack.
Kyoka is not a Pokemon. Although he is acting like a Dragonair where he can use all those different elements at the same time.
He has a dragon fighting type.
Yes.
Because he needs to throw those hands more often.
That's true. You thought the noise was interesting, Sample Lampetos? You guys want to see Sample Lampetos? Come here. Come here. I know.
Why are there demons in our city?
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll put you back. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'll put you back.
How can this be? Our abilities don't affect it. You there, quickly! Do
Okay, so...
None of you are a match for that thing! They get our tax money, and for what?
Okay, that's fair.
How dare they speak of us that way?
They sound like Americans.
Mr. Kodo? Fortunately, you're nowhere near the largest monster I've killed.
Damn! Oh! Oh!
Oh.
What should we do? Supernatural abilities do not suffice. That just leaves one option. We'll beat you down with brute force.
Okay, that's a valid option.
Agreed.
Most things will die if you hit them hard enough.
Yes. And lots of steel should count as hitting them hard enough.
Good job, well done, boys. Why is it still a monster?
You probably didn't hit it hard enough. Hit it harder.
What is that?
That's a Goku answer. What if I just try to hit it really, really, really hard?
Our only option is to consult that quack of a doctor.
Huh.
Sir, the information leaked to the press must have come from someone working inside the Ministry of Education. Also, we have received reports cautioning us to be on guard for any suspicious activity from Usui's gifted communion.
Huh.
Who gives a rat's ass about them?
You
Kind
should.
of supernatural ability users pretending to be an organization? Enough of this nonsense.
Huh. But supernatural ability users are important. So you would think if they had banded together, they would be relevant, right?
Yes, because most of the time they tend to be nobility or high-ranking officials in the army. So it means they slip through the cracks in the army. Something must have happened for them not to want to go.
But also, like, if most are nobility, then that means that you have a group of nobility. So even if the organization doesn't have any merit, fact that they individually do have power should mean that's dangerous.
Yeah, but I guess it's not. I wonder if it's because it's not natural ability there, because like they're using blood of whatever they're using to kind of
Grotesqueries?
well to create grotesqueries.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if grotesqueries themselves have blood.
I mean, they did just say why isn't it disappearing?
Yeah,
Huh.
but when they didn't disappear last time, the guy had the blood in a vial around his neck,
Yeah.
so it's cursed blood.
Maybe this one just was cursed for so long it couldn't actually come back to life. It couldn't revert.
I don't know. That's
I
what the answer.
mean-
We'll get the answer pretty soon, probably.
I mean, when you think about that, things should technically stay as they should be. Like, if you turn into a monster, you shouldn't just shrink back when it's done.
Yeah.
Because the mask came from somewhere into you. Where's the mask going now? Back into the air?
Well, in this world, I can see that they talk about sickness, and I'm pretty sure that sickness can be like miasma or something. So I probably could go into miasma for their thought process.
Maybe. Okay.
But sir, should we not reinforce perimeter security?
Negative. That won't be necessary.
Oh, there's a rat.
Huh?
That's not Usui?
You're...
Who are you? Fireball.
So he can shapeshift and use fire? That's crazy. Well, it's not Usui.
Shall we move on?
Who is that? It's like,
Obviously someone who works for Usui.
I know, right? Unless it's my official blindness showing up in anime too. Huh.
It's kind of cool, though. He looks like a bad guy from Power Rangers.
Like a not Wild Force, yeah. I mean, that's one of the Oni. I was right, it is a demon core. Huh.
It appears that this little troublemaker is what's dampening the effects of supernatural abilities. Is that an integrated barrier?
Huh.
Indeed. Very sophisticated, too. Whoever made this must be quite the freaky fellow.
Freaky, not the good way.
It looks like we'll need to take some strong countermeasures against this thing.
Agreed.
Or
We
brute
must
force.
uncover its inner workings as soon as possible. That's where I come in.
Weird random thought. All these generals are walking around with white gloves. I'm just like, for a profession where you beat and kill things, white gloves are probably not the best thing to wear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they should be like the black. They should have like a black glove unit
Yeah.
that just do the dirtiest and the worst things. To
I
differentiate
mean-
from the white glove units.
If you think about it, that might be intentional in the aspect of like they're wearing white gloves. They can't be killing people. Like you dress in white to show that you can't be
You're
stained.
pure, yeah.
Correct? You ever on time?
Couldn't be helped. Wasn't meant to be involved in the first place. It's life, would you?
No.
So, hard is spelling. This here. It's bound quite tightly by something resembling a chain. I wonder what could be tucked away inside. An interesting development indeed.
Now I'm intrigued. You can't just go somewhere else after doing that.
But they did.
She must be sleeping.
Simony Estate?
Huh. Time is frozen.
Indeed. Is that Usui? Without his glasses?
Uh-huh. Baby.
Naoshi.
Turns out that idiotic emperor is to blame for everything. So I have founded a new organization to change the world. And I've come back for you.
So the Shogun
I
again.
do not want what you're describing. By marrying into the Simonies, I was able to save the Usubas. That is more than enough for me. Please understand that I am happier now.
What?
Because I have this child.
You have such a big head.
There is now nothing more that I need in my life.
Okay, that's wrong.
Well,
Please
she can be fulfilled.
make that face. What are you saying? Do you no longer have any need for me in your life?
Oh, that sounds like Psycho.
I no longer need your protection. All I want is for you to now find what matters most to you in life.
Don't say that.
Forge a new path
He's about to go
for the
insane.
family.
Yep, broke whatever sanity he had left.
My mother, she parted ways with him because she wished for his happiness.
And sent him to the loony bin.
Did you enjoy the show?
That's terrifying. I've never seen anyone talk in her dreams before.
I've been waiting, Miyo.
No! Creep!
Do not be on the defensive, my dear. Inside of this dream, there is nothing that I can do to you.
That sounds like a lie.
It's a dream?
Uh-huh.
How?
Did you think you were seeing visions of the past? You've been peering into my dreams.
Oh.
You entered my mind using your power of dream sight.
Why would you dream this?
Ever since my dear Sumi left the Usuba family, not a single night has passed where I haven't dreamt of her.
God.
I've
Yeah.
time after time.
No wonder you're insane.
My
Yep.
feelings are surely what guided you here.
You're not wrong, but you're still creepy.
So did you?
Yes.
Did you find it? What matters most to you? It's what my mother wanted for you. To find what matters most to you in life.
Do not say you.
She
Do not
doesn't
say you.
I'm hoping she doesn't say you, but what I just noticed while she's talking, she's not whispering and whimpering anymore. She has a very much even-keeled, full-tone voice.
It's like when she gets angry, she grows more of a backbone.
Well, she's not angry right now, but
And she sounds a little bit. She sounds a little bit.
she sounds more assertive. She sounds less sheepish.
Mhm.
Which I would have been like a bit still off them. Like, this dude's talking to me. He shouldn't be able to do this. I should be able to look inside and like you can't do nothing about it. But
Poke.
yeah, poke.
Nothing in this world could ever matter more to me than my Sumi.
Well, she's
This
gone.
moment, I should have taken her with me to help her, even at the cost of killing the Saimoris.
That's certainly not at all what my mother would have wanted.
Don't be foolish. I wish to revert the world back to how it should be.
Huh?
A world that is governed by those with the extraordinary powers of the Usuba family.
Huh.
To achieve this, I may have to destroy everything. But this one-time sacrifice is for a better new world.
Where have I heard that before?
He's not wrong. But the problem is that an insane person is leading this charge. Because sometimes it's easier to build something brand new after burning everything down compared to trying to fix a completely broken system.
I know, but there's also so many people that would die in the process that you have to weigh the cost and benefits.
That's true. That's why I said that he's not wrong. It's just that an insane person is running the process, which makes it worse. So, decent plan, bad execution.
Which makes it a fundamentally bad plan. Because if you can't
Yes.
execute it properly, your intent
Yes.
doesn't matter.
No, you can't.
You must allow me to guide you. Sumi's light belongs with the Maiden of Dream Sight.
Yielding to you is something that I will never do.
Yes!
Such a petulant child. But I'm a patient man.
That's even
Your dream
creepier.
sight is still yet to awaken. I require nothing until then. Do not worry. I will guide you through everything.
How do you know that it hasn't awakened?
I will assist you in your awakening in any way that I can. You shall dominate the minds of the people as a perfect goddess.
Huh.
Dominate their minds? I would never want to do that.
No. I am certain you shall strongly desire it in the future. And to that end,
How is he so confident?
a wonderful idea in mind.
I mean,
What are you planning to do?
he might force her to dominate him.
Kyoka Kudo.
Well,
not long for this world.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is it because he's sick or because you're going to kill him? Still,
Think
they're
the
two
latter.
vastly different things.
I think it's the latter.
If it's the latter, that's very controllable. I should then murder you first.
I your option is like a whole lot of people gotta die in the option. That makes it a bad plan. Oh wait, you're gonna murder my husband? I'm gonna murder you first.
I mean, that will fix the issue.
True. A lot of people won't die in the process, and I don't like you, you get murdered.
I mean, you made the choice to kill my husband. I can now make the choice to kill you. You're the one at fault here. I'm reacting to you. But if you stop, I stop. It's in your hands now.
Your life is in your hands.
And my hands are in this gun.
Yeah, Arata should be. I told you, Arata should be giving her some gun lessons. She should be packing heat at all times. So she's lethal both in the dream and real world.
Yes.
Cherry blossoms drop the curtain.
Lord Kudo.
Burb.
Tweet.
Tweet, tweet.
I must inform Lord Kudo of this.
He left.
She doesn't run very fast.
There's not a soul here.
I mean, she is wearing a kimono.
I feel like it can't be that hard to run in a kimono.
Somebody please open the gate.
Depends on the kimono.
Listen, please. Miyo?
We should try just to see.
One day.
Sister, you see, I dreamt of Usui. I must tell Lord Kudo about it. Slow down and tell us what's wrong.
Miss Miyo, you look so pale.
Lord Kudo is
She had a
in
nightmare.
danger. Usui is aiming to.
Don't come any further.
So they do have guns.
What on earth?
Open the door all slow? That's crazy.
Telekinesis.
Well, well, this is quite troublesome. Did I really lose my way again?
Huh.
Well, I'll be. I'm pleased to have Miyo Saimori come to greet me in person.
Now see here, you. This is Prince Takahito's.
Move, woman.
Ooh! Ooh!
Sister, no!
Miss Hazuki!
You must go get help.
Right.
My, these supernatural abilities are certainly useful.
Oh, you didn't have any at first. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hurry.
And to get one as powerful as telekinesis to that extent.
He has such good control of it, too.
Yeah. Huh?
She has an ability.
Evidently.
Oh, for the
Barrier.
barrier.
Please, Miyo. You're too important.
You have bruises on her neck.
Yeah.
DV. Well, I think I'm married.
But I thought you were here to welcome me, Miss Miyo.
God, that cadence is so creepy.
Forward.
Ooh! No, don't kill her. We can't lose the only good woman we got in the show besides Neo.
This is why you should have had an aggressive barrier.
I would have took my barrier and just squished him.
Exactly. Aggressive barrier. Sandwich him.
Yep.
So fast!
Jump.
So he has good physical abilities too.
That's kind
He jumped over the entire building.
That could also be telekinesis, though. He can lift himself up.
Ah, true.
Oh no.
Dude, that is not manly at all. You about to swallow some balls.
No. Or that could be the most manly thing ever. What's
Not
more
my
manly
butt.
than taking over a man?
Not in my butt. He turned into he almost like he turned into a vampire. Of course, he turned into a grotesque, but he looked like he was turned into a vampire for a second.
Big teeth.
Yeah, big. He died.
That's kind of disappointing, though. It's identical to the other one.
Yep.
Now that I see how many barriers are layered inside, it's no wonder our abilities didn't work.
Smack. Huh.
Those are fingernails.
Yeah.
What is that?
Grotesquerie claws.
These are claws from a grotesquerie, are they not?
Got it.
Ah, how peculiar. By possessing a material element from a grotesquerie, the device allows its user to become possessed by a demon. How ingenious. Tatsuishi, if needed, would you be able to dispel one on the field? Of course. I already understand its structure. Great.
Miss Hazuki, are you all right?
At least he didn't kill her.
I'm glad you're safe. Are you hurt?
Thank the Emperor.
I am unharmed, but you need medical attention. This. Kyokai, I beg you.
Rescue.
Protect Miyo,
Or not.
please.
Can you dodge telekinesis?
I mean,
That's not good.
Call from customer victim.
You guys get a chance to see everything.
Call from customer victim.
Downside, not having a recording studio, right?
yep.
Eventually we'll get there, guys. If you guys keep following along, at least.
Miyo, I know you're scared.
Bruh.
It's all right. You can scream. Go on and
Bruh.
Your darling Kyoko Kudo cannot bear to see you hurt.
Bruh. Why? It's so creepy.
It's that cadence. It's almost the cadence. The fact that he's older. The fact that he refers to his daughter. It gives a very strong, like, pedophile tendencies
Yes.
that we cannot seem to just.
Even though she's an adult, I'm just like no.
Individually, it's fine. It shouldn't be, but it's all coming together. Like, well, it's still grooming. It still feels grooming vibes. Maybe not
Yes.
pedophilic necessarily,
Yes.
but it's the same sort of grossness you get. Like this should never fundamentally happen.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Can't wait to get him snuffed out. I'm tired of seeing him on my screen.
Kudo, use thunder.
Hopefully he doesn't try to catch Mkudo by using Miyo as a bait.
Probably though.
I'm sure of it.
I will not do that.
Hurry now. We don't want that monster to crush you.
Huh? Damn.
Hee.
I was thinking about that. Could there be weapons? I
Apparently
guess
we can.
so.
Lord Kudo Shikigami.
This is why you should have a million of them.
Uh-huh.
Pepper him to death.
Yep. Power in numbers.
Give us a scream.
Bruh.
I wish to hurt you any more than this.
Bruh.
I refuse to bring Lord Kudo into danger. I have to do something before he comes here.
That's the trick. Huh.
Intriguing. Oh,
Domain expansion.
Come now, you're taking things a bit too far.
true. That's exactly what it looked like.
I'm certain that the end results will be agreeable to you.
It is imperative for you to not make any mistakes.
So guns have finally made this for you into the screen because we were trying to figure out. They have these little belts to carry them around, but we haven't seen any of them use them yet.
Right?
In this episode, all the wrong people got the guns.
Maybe because they're not ability users, so they have weaponry. And I guess they're just part of the weapons. And I'm assuming that... I guess if you have an ability that can be combative, you would use that instead.
I still always have a gun, just in case I get tired. I'd always be packing heat. There's no reason not to... If I want to carry a sword, I might as well carry a gun.
Even if you can cast Fireball at will?
Yes. Because eventually, if I run out of steam, then I have some more heat.
You think you'll run out of steam before you run out of bullets?
Yes, because I wouldn't be using them at the same time.
No, but I more mean, why do you think you can run out of steam? Why do you think you can't just shoot it endlessly?
Because I naturally get tired. Biology dictates that I must sleep.
I just holding your one hand out, you get naturally tired.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that it requires energy for me to exert to make that power.
But why are you assume that?
Because I've seen people fight and they get tired. Even
Okay.
Kyoka gets tired.
Fair enough.
So I'm assuming that eventually if I get tired, that's why we have force multipliers. Eventually, once you get tired, your force multiplier does not.
But holding your hand, it does.
Watch lay on the ground and just go pop, pop, right in the crotch.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
If word of this ever makes its way to the public's ear by chance, it would greatly affect my path to becoming Prime Minister.
Wait, they have a prime minister?
Evidently.
But they have an emperor.
They still have an emperor now in current Japan.
Really?
Yeah. Do you not know that?
No!
The royal family is still a thing in Japan.
No.
We have our Japanese eras by our emperors.
Wait, what?
Like the Reiwa era is Emperor Reiwa.
It's news to me. I thought England was the only place still doing
Naruto.
foolishness. Huh. So that was just reached 2019. That's crazy. That is wild. Since, well, I learn something new every day.
Fun fact, my Japanese history professor back in UMBC would actually knew the emperor when he was a prince.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Evidently, he was a pretty prolific scientist.
Oh, that's also not surprising.
Yeah.
Some of a lot of papers I read recently, especially for like my current work, almost all the foundation work was done in Japan.
Mhm.
It's kind of crazy. I didn't realize so much of like foundation like cell biology, especially relating to like barrier integrity, tight junction proteins, making sure things don't leak, has been done like in Japanese labs.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. I was like, man, I'm like, for 30 years, most of this work has been done in Japan. Then we found out, like, yeah, we should probably start looking at this in the U.S.
But yeah, Japan is actually the longest running emperor line ever. Like it predates the continuous line. It predates actually Britain's empire.
That is news to me. Well, I learn something new every day.
Mhm.
That was worth the Google.
But pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Let me just fix this real quick. Slide off and adjust and slide back. Okay.
Very well then. Do keep up your excellent work.
But this is very much post West came to Japan because there's so much Western influence.
Mhm.
Cannot be.
All facilities of the military are now within control.
So he's Shinobi.
And how is that old
Yes.
problem doing? The Emperor has been sufficiently cared for to keep him alive.
Why?
Very good. I intend to kill that bastard on my own.
Dang.
Why?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
I want to protect Lord
So you're drowning him in his dreams?
without fully awakened powers. There's nothing more I can do but this.
This is still very impressive, Miyo.
I know that this is wrong, but I can't help but wish for him.
Wishing for your husband to come and save you is not bad.
I know, right?
From a guy's
It's
perspective,
because
that is our greatest wish.
It's because she doesn't want to harm him.
Yep.
But still, though.
You've done so well.
I want to see, but like, if that means she can just pull up rowdy marbles like that, I mean, domain expansions, she can do a similar thing to the other Usuba, main guy, who can manipulate your.
Oh yeah, Arata.
Yeah, like, because he can manipulate your actual senses, but if he can make you daydream,
Mm-hmm.
and you have full control over your daydream,
Mm-hmm.
then in that case, it actually is. It's almost superior to his power then, because
Yeah.
you can get both that and also when you're sleeping.
Yep.
And also, it isn't limited by seeming range, because
Yeah, that's true.
she entered his dreams.
Yeah, and they were nowhere close to each other.
So now we're finally seeing why it's so powerful.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Finally. It's starting to make sense. Lightning Blade.
Chidori.
Chidori sword. Fan pimp slap.
Fan slash.
This ends now.
He literally just spelled it just with a single fan blow. That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
So, is the power also from the grotesquerie thing, or is it separate?
You can't be here. You should not have come
I
for
feel
me.
like it's the
That man
same.
has a plot to...
But
Oh,
he had telekinesis before he
packing
ate the
heat.
thing.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Shot him on the wrong side. You can get him in his heart. He'll live.
Where is it firing from?
I don't know.
Oh, it's invisible.
Yeah.
Oh!
Arata?
Powers exist to subdue supernatural
I did not see that coming, actually.
And you've forgotten that fact.
Mr. Arata, how could you?
His Royal Highness has been secured by the military with the Gifted Communion's assistance.
Huh.
Following that, His Majesty the Emperor gave the order to arrest one Kyoka Kudo immediately.
Huh.
You bastard!
And why would you do this to him?
Everything is for the Usuba. And for you, Miyo.
For me? None of this is right.
Kyoka Kudo is a heinous criminal who plotted high treason against the Emperor. Arrest that man immediately.
Huh.
Mr. Kudo.
So that's why they wanted the Emperor. But, I guess.
Can I at least have a brief moment with Miyo?
Oh, Lord Kudo.
Miyo.
Murder them all.
I'll be filled with regret if I never say.
I love you.
I don't want to hear it.
I love you. I should have told you earlier.
So he didn't tell her before?
Forgive me.
Huh.
No.
I said so late.
Not enough chains.
Dang. It's a crazy way to end episode.
So, he really did betray them. I did not see that coming. I thought the twist was he wouldn't.
Yeah, I told you, but I said I didn't trust it. So that means I was right.
You are right in this case. Huh.
I feel like, I wonder if he brainwashed him, though. Because he didn't seem like himself.
That's a cop-out.
That's true.
I mean...
And we
they
already
can-
know he doesn't have brainwashing abilities. We know he can just alter your senses.
I mean, then again, if they can have any supernatural ability they want, there could be a brainwashing one.
Yeah, but
But it's a poor writing option because it
'Cause,
removes
like-
any culpability they have.
But didn't you also see how the military people that they're with all had red eyes, like they're being controlled or something? See? All their eyes are the same exact color.
Huh. Maybe?
So I
Is his
feel
head
like
eyes red too?
no, his
No,
eyes
they're
are
not.
normal. So I feel like there's something going on there. I don't quite know what, but it's not exactly as what this is showing right now. So I'm a bit confused. I'm like, he did betray them. Makes sense for all the little pop sounds. I'm like, no one else is really carrying guns, but I didn't notice all their eyes were red. So I don't know what that means. I feel like, because as far as we know, Usui and Arata only talked that once.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he is very concerned about the future of the Usuba. So that's his focus is on like sort of like restoring the family or whatever that
Yeah, because he's the
means.
next head potentially. But
I mean, his heart is in the right place, but I don't know.
well, the way he was talking based on Usui, where Usui said that he believes that the world should be put in a place that's ruled by the Usuba family, and he's talking as if he agrees with that sentiment.
I can see that. Like if you are raised where you're separate from them, you're raised to sort of like be the counterpoint to other supernatural ability users, then I guess you already have a presumed sense of you are the responsible ones. So
Yeah,
if
and not only just responsible, they have a sense of superiority, right?
yeah,
They're like we put down uh, ability users, so it means even ability users stand no chance against us.
yeah. So it isn't a stretch to assume this will appeal to some sense of him. And then I imagine like considering how conflicted he feels,
Yeah.
that this like sort of reassurance of your being superior would
Mhm.
probably be almost reassuring. It's kind of like how oftentimes like certain groups will appeal to the demographics like
Yeah.
in frustration, and like
Yeah.
how often a lot of like I don't have nothing in mind, but there are certain right wing groups who are more focused on the disenfranchised and
hmm
the perceived disenfranchised, and sort of like feeding that rage and then doing that, and that's why they get the power.
Well, I think it's done on both sides. You
Yeah.
think about the Communist Manifesto.
All right, keep
You have the
forgetting that's
worker.
leftist.
You think the workers are going to be the ones who are the labor class,
Yeah.
are the subservient to the bourgeoisie. The bourgeoisie are the downfall of society. If you take all their stuff and you spread it out to the rest, you'll have the resolution of issues.
Yeah.
On the right side, you see the Nationalist Party. Like you see how Hitler was able to convince the populace that, oh, the problem that Germany has experienced all these issues is because of the Jews.
Yeah.
When we saw all these issues pop up, and so you see like the same thing, same thought
Yeah.
process, but different groups and different funding.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I focus on one side, but that's the point. Like,
Yeah.
the figuring out why you have dissatisfaction, providing the solution for it, and giving them like a sort of a sense of hope.
Yep.
But once again, going back to the whole like lack of self confidence by pushing someone else down.
Yeah, I didn't think that Arata had a lack of self confidence.
I mean, they.
I think he was just unsure in
Yeah.
general because like because we saw the when the grandfather was talking to him, and he's just like, "What do I do?" He's like, "I don't have to protect Miyo anymore." He's like, "What does my future look like?"
Yeah, so it's
Right.
giving. Definitely, it's giving purpose then. Okay.
Yeah, but it's still weird as marrying cousins. Because
I told you that was going to happen. And you was like, no. It was like, no. This is Japan. This is royalty.
Oh.
Of course they're going to do inbreeding.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I'm intrigued to see how this unfolds because like I don't want to take it for face value because I'm looking at the people around them, and I feel like Arata might have because like if Arata wanted to kill Kudo, he could have because he definitely didn't shoot him in the heart. He shot him on the right side of his chest, which his heart's on the side, and he shot him in the lower part of his abdomen below his heart. So he clearly didn't try to kill him. So I feel like he's trying to bait Usui probably to being defenseless. I feel like he's doing an inside job.
I hope so, because I don't want him to be the shit too.
Yeah.
Miyo needs more family members that aren't shit to her.
Well, our grandfather, although useless and not appearing very much, seems to.
Negligence isn't a good thing either.
Yeah.
That
All right,
was-
so
that
I'll
was
stop. I'll stop.
That was the first issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but she has a sister in Kudo. She give her a decent cousin who can help her with her abilities, who can sort of be like this other strong like paternal influence. I mean,
Yeah.
masculine influence that isn't necessarily the same one as Kudo. So it's like she has some reference to what men are like too.
Yeah, but no, I think that's not bad. I think she did see Arata almost like a paternal figure because her dad was trash. Her actual biological dad was trash, and he was trying to guide her. Even though they're the same age, but he is kind of like that.
And this other fake father, it's also trash.
I might want to grace him with the idea of fake father. This dude is a creep.
But by God, Miyo has the worst talk about men and women.
Yeah, that's a terrible. I like as much as I like Kudo and Kudo's family. I don't know if I could live Miyo's life. I would have turned out so bitter. I would have been turned into a whole menace. I'm like, nobody deserves mercy. No one deserves pity. I would have probably been like Usu, but less creepy. I would have just been like blatant with my like, nah, you bow down to me. He's like, but you're a woman, doesn't matter, bow down. As Beyonce once said, who runs the world? Girls.
Neil.
Did I? What did I do with the phone? I thought I had it sitting right here.
Oh, it's
Call from Bishopville, MD.
Yeah, I needed hands because my phone rings a lot for whatever reason.
hands.
Well, guys, as you can see, we're confused. We're excited. I'm hoping for the best. He's hoping for the best. I think it's an inside job. We'll see what happens.
I hope I'm wrong, and I hope you're right.
Yes.
I want
This
him-
time it flipped. This time he's like, I hope you're wrong. And I hope I'm right. And now it's flipped.
Yes. Please do not be trash. Please do not be trash. Let there be one good Usuba alive.
Fingers crossed, but hopefully we'll get some resolution. But if you don't have anything else to say, we gotta thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you'd like to support us anymore, hop into our Patreon down below. It gives you access to our Discord. So when we're doing our recording sessions, we can be live inside the Discord. You guys can interact with us. We can chat with you guys. But until next time, see you on the flip side.
Well,